Hello, D Tacos here, host of the Daily Taco, a semi-daily news and information program brought to you semi-daily by me, D Tacos, and the Daily Taco. Also, of course, check out Adults Only Media, our show Fat Guy Sports Time, where we talk all things sports and fat guys. It's quite a lot of fun. If you're a friend and you enjoy these shows, you'd like to support me and Adults Only Media and the Daily Taco, please like, subscribe. If you're listening to it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, rate it 5 stars and subscribe there. And the best thing you could possibly do, I hate when I hit this microphone because it always makes that weird noise. I don't like it. It's very annoying. Just so you know that I know. If you really want to be a help, share it with your friends, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you can share it, that'd be great. Today, what do we have on tap? My good friend, Tina WongLu. She's an actor. She helped me. She produced Jimbo with me. She was a great, great help. We get into that a little bit and talk about how we met and stuff. It's a fun little story. It's so fun. Yeah, she's awesome. She's a good friend. Her name is Tina WongLu. Check her out. She does do her own short films and stuff like that. Her really good one is called Hacienda, where we shot that in one of the restaurants my family owns, and it was a lot of fun. And she does a ton more. She has a few other really good ones. She knows what she's doing. She's a good egg. She's a good friend. Check her out. Check out her page. Check out Hacienda. Check out Tinder for Mike. She's really, really talented filmmaker, really, really talented actor, and she's going to be a huge, huge star. So without further ado, my friend Tina WongLu. Bye-bye. Talk to me.
How about now?
I love it. Oh my
Am I
God.
sexy?
You sound like what heaven would sound like. It's so crisp, so clear. I love it so much.
Oh my god. It looks like I have a huge dick, like just pointing at me right now.
Sure, but before it just looked like a huge dick dangling over you.
Exactly. Now it's like in front of me and I have a choice.
Uh-oh.
Do I
Well,
go
as long
for
as
the
you're
kill?
consenting, that's all that matters, right?
As long as it's consensual.
Yeah.
But you know, if I ask this microphone, it's not going to be able to respond to me. That's
It
so
is inanimate.
I'm taking advantage of it.
But it doesn't have a conscious or anything.
Well,
It's an inanimate object. It doesn't have a soul.
who's to say it was made with love, you know?
You think so?
Yeah, maybe it's not. It was $1,000.
That's ridiculous.
So it has to be made with
Because
love.
you know how much this was?
How much?
The arm? $35.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I bought this for production.
For
Okay.
on-set?
Production. So I had to get something that was, I guess, you know, what professionals use.
Sure.
I mean, this is what Thomas uses.
He's a professional.
He's a professional.
He's a sound mixer, though. Right, okay.
Exactly. In the sound mixing realm, he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah, you need to spend, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there is a time, like you kind of want it. Sometimes people spend money. I don't know what, like, you know, they think, oh, because I spent a whole lot of money on like a premium product, like a brand product that it'll work better than.
Well, you know what?
products.
I know.
But I mean, it probably works well.
It does. It's, you know, it served me well for my last 3 to 4 productions. So, you know, money well spent.
Use that as the mic, as the boom mic.
And I've used this for every single one of my auditions, and now I guess I could do podcasts if I want.
You look cute. Look at you. You do look like a podcaster.
Yeah, right?
When you do an audition, what do you say? Like, I'm Tina WongLu and I'm from New York. Like, how do you do it?
Well, like first I try to say it in the way that the character would say it.
Okay.
So like if I was, you know, doing a Jessica Jones character, I'd be like, "Hey, my name's Tina WongLu."
Like super butch.
Just I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Whatever. Do I have armpit hair? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then chuck a booza against the wall.
I don't think I've seen a Jessica Jones show.
Oh, you haven't? All right. So let me. How would you introduce yourself if you were like Captain America versus, you know, Iron Man? Because Captain America.
Me?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like Captain America would introduce himself like,
right.
I'm Captain America. Like
I'm Steve Rogers, and I love the United States.
Right. Versus like Iron Man.
Iron Man would have shades on.
Exactly.
Like Tony Stark.
Tony Stark, exactly. He's like, "What's up? I'm a genius. You know the deal. You don't need an introduction. You should know." He'd be like, "You should know who I am."
Right.
in
Well,
the
you don't know
story.
me? Like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you talking about? So I didn't have any questions to ask. I figured we'd talk about how like we met and shit and like Jimbo and stuff like that and how I inspire you every single day.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like I do.
You do. You know, you tell me how you cope with your anxiety with taking baths, and then I started taking baths. So
Yo, a nice bath. Churchill took baths, you know, and he beat the Nazis. So I
I'm
don't
not
have a
really much
bath
of a
bomb.
bath person. Once I like, it's fun letting the water run and then putting the salts and all the fucking candles and shit. And then once I get into the bath, 5 minutes in, I'm bored.
I think the key is trying to figure out how to relax and turn off and like not be bored, but just be okay with not doing anything and just relaxing.
Right.
That's the key of it, in my
So do
opinion.
you like you close your eyes and you let go of the world?
I try to, yeah. Or I'll just like, let's say sometimes I'm sitting in the bath, but I have the shower on too. And it's like raining on me basically. And I just sit there. And I'm like,
Wow.
I want a rain shower though. I don't have
What a
one.
waste of water.
Oh yeah, I'm a total white privileged piece of shit. It's fine. I'm
Yes.
fine to admit it. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. I have remorse, you know,
About the water.
about the water. Yeah. I can't enjoy my bath because I'm like, fuck. I
People in
just
Africa don't have water to drink.
exactly. And I'm here bathing in it. Boiled water.
Well, I mean, I used to bathe in like in Dasani. I used to literally like get a ton of Dasani and just
What
only use
is that?
that. Like the bottled water, the Dasani water.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean that was a
Just
phase.
fucking
Yeah,
Dasani water.
yeah.
Wow.
But now it's just regular tap water. So I feel like I've grown. I don't know.
I've been watching Bling Empire on Netflix.
What's
It's
that
about
about?
it's about like the actual real crazy rich Asians in LA.
Okay.
They're like billionaires and just like the amount of shopping and spending that they do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck, what a life.
It must be nice. Yeah, I don't know
I
it.
don't think I want that. Like I feel like some people would watch it and be like, "Wow, I want that life. I want to be able to like get a jet to France if I anytime I want. I want to be able to spend thousands of dollars on like jewelry." And like I just keep thinking, what a waste of money.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I feel like when people are certain, like have a certain amount of money where like their essentials are covered,
Mm-hmm.
they're just trying to fill a void. They're still
Exactly.
fucking miserable. I mean, listen,
Exactly.
don't get me wrong. I want to be their kind of miserable rather than my kind of miserable, but they're still fucking miserable because we're humans and humans are fucking miserable pieces of shit when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Like we get used to a certain level of shit, like a certain
Mm-hmm.
level of like money or whatever, and then we just get complacent with it. We take it for granted, and then we start complaining about something else.
Yeah. I mean, I want to be for myself. I want to be a millionaire, not a billionaire, just a millionaire. If I was a billionaire, like instead of spending the money that I see them spending it on, and then they care so much, like what are you wearing? What jewelry are you wearing? What brand is that? Let's name all the brands in the fucking alphabet. I'm like, this is useless knowledge.
Sure, I agree. Yeah, I mean, listen, money's dope. Like having money is dope.
Yeah. If you
Only
were
reason
if you were like if you were a billionaire, what would you do with your money?
billionaire.
Yeah. All right, let's start smaller. Millionaire first, and
I
then
mean, a
billionaire.
millionaire, you do whatever. Like you make sure everyone's kind of sort of taken care of in your
Yeah.
family and stuff. I don't know if I just had a ton of money, like if I just got $20 million and deposited into my account right now, what I would
Uh-huh.
do?
Uh-huh.
No, I mean, probably nothing much different than what I'm doing now. Like
That's what I'm
seriously,
thinking. Honestly, yeah.
I don't know. I would get like an electric bike. I don't know, like just something like nothing. I don't give a shit. I used to care about cars and stuff. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I would buy like a car. Maybe like once you
Mhm.
start getting miserable because like you're rich and it's still miserable with the world that we live in.
Mm,
Maybe then you start buying Porsches and fucking
mhm.
Rolexes and more shit, and then like you're maybe happy. But
Yeah.
if I had 20 million bucks, I'd probably just like make another movie and just do stuff like that I
Probably,
want
yeah,
to do
exactly. I was
specifically.
thinking that if I had that amount of money, I would just pay for more acting classes. I'll take a singing class, a cooking class. I'll
Right.
take any class.
If I was a billionaire, I would buy like a hockey team, like an NHL team.
Oh shit. See, when I get billionaire level, like I need professional people to
To do
invest my
what?
money. To invest my money. Like I
Oh,
don't
to
know how
invest
to
your money. Yeah, but I mean, when you
exactly.
have that much money, you could literally put it in like the safest investment, and you're probably gonna make a couple $1,000,000 a year just from that.
Yeah.
And like, even if you're a billionaire, if unless you're like private jetting everywhere, like every other week or something, you could probably live on $1,000,000
Mhm.
a year, like as a billionaire, even with
I
a
mean,
house.
or I just don't do that and live on it until I die.
Sure.
Like what's the point of
Well, it
making
just
more
sits
money with
there, right?
money?
So like, if you're gonna
Exactly.
put it somewhere, you might as well get like 2, 3, 4% from like an investment fund that's like super, conservative, super like not risky, and at
Yeah,
least like
sure.
grow the money
Yeah.
because it's just sitting there anyway. You're not going to be able to spend 1 billion unless you're like really going nuts,
Right.
like whores and cocaine or man whores, whatever they call them.
Sucking and fucking. I always love when you say that.
Sucking and
Busy
fucking.
sucking and fucking.
My cousins that I do the podcast with that live in Greece,
Hmm.
they're from here though, but they live in Greece now. Um, one day I was like, we should do it on this day, and my one of the cousins couldn't do it. I'm like, what is he doing? Sucking and fucking? Like, I don't understand. I like that. So I just like how it sounds. It rolls
Yeah.
off the tongue.
Sorry if I missed it. Like they grew up here, or they were born here, grew up here, and then now they are official residents of Greece.
They were born here. They were born here, but they moved to Greece with their parents like when they were young. Then they
Oh, that's
came back when they were
interesting.
so like a few years, and they came back and they've been
Hmm.
here since. So yeah, like they're Americans. My one
Gotcha.
cousin went to Greece. He went to Europe to study. He was at Vanderbilt, and then he went to Scotland to like finish his school, finish his college degree,
Hmm.
and he just stayed there. He went to the Greek army and shit, so he was able to live in Greece for as long as he wants and travel Europe as a European citizen.
Yeah.
My other cousin, that's highly disrespectful. My other cousin, I'm just kidding. My other
I don't
cousin,
know what
he uh
Sorry.
he was here working here and
It's really
stuff, went to
distant.
school here, and he just got, I guess, fed up with like, the grind of like that corporate life, and he just went to Greece because we have like he's got like a lot of friends and family in Greece because they always used to go to Greece in the summer and shit, so they know people there. Like,
Okay.
so it's just as familiar for them there as it is here.
Gotcha. I just got bored of learning about a story of someone I don't know.
What? You're such a
Just now.
That's so funny. I mean, I'm rounding out the story, you dumbass.
You
Unbelievable.
ever do that? You ever ask someone a question and then they start describing it or
I
something?
completely agree with you, but like, how long did this take? A minute, and you got bored of it?
Yes.
Like, you've got me blood red mad right now.
Oh, you're really angry?
No,
I thought it
I'm not.
was funny. I
That
was
was
laughing
it
at
was funny.
myself.
Yeah. No, that was funny. Yeah, you're self-centered. It's fine. I get it. So what's up with you, Tina? Tell me about you.
Oh my gosh. I don't want you to get bored.
I don't get bored.
Okay.
See, like during these things, we're not hanging out like just us with no lights or cameras and shit. Like, I'm just trying to keep it going
Yeah.
and not have as much, not have like, you can have a pause here and there, but not have like actual
Right.
dead air where we're just staring at each
I
other
mean,
like,
I know
oh
that
man.
it's been my least favorite question of like what's going on in your life. And I think most most artists or most actors agree with me in hating that question.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, for the sake of the podcast, why not? But it's sad to say that not enough is going on. That uh I went to Brooklyn College and I got a BFA in acting back in 2015. And how I got into the acting program, I don't know what happened. I think I went into college thinking that I'm going to be a biology major, and then I realized
Doctor.
I really hate studying.
You're gonna go biology for what reason? Just to like,
Just to have a direction. And I might as well go all full on Chinese and be like, all right, I'm just gonna take a biology class.
Right.
claim that I'm a bio major when I'm
Right.
really just trying to figure out what I want. And I took an intro to acting class, and I remember preparing really hard the entire day for this one scene. And I was like, when do I really give that much fuck about something?
Mm-hmm.
So then when I heard about the BFA program, I was like, all right, I'm just going to go to the library, pick out 2 monologues, write a couple of essays, and enter into the program.
Okay.
So every year they only pick like about 9 to 12 students.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure applicants are like 100 or more.
Oh wow. And you got
Yeah.
picked?
I got picked. I got the letter that said, that I got into the BFA program. And
Is that
then,
when your life started hitting the skids?
yeah, I was like, okay. I was like, shit, I have no experience. I have no idea like what, because everybody that came into the program was like, I guess acting in a different college or studied acting in high school before coming in. And I just really took a chance. And my cup was very empty. I had
Why do
so
you,
much to learn.
oh. Yeah, I mean, listen, you figured out what you wanted to do and you're going for it, which is commendable, even though it's like a hard thing to do, like, acting,
Yeah.
anything really creative, if you want to make
Yeah.
money at it, it's like next to impossible. It's not. The odds are it's not going to happen. So, I mean, as long as you enjoy it, right? Because, I mean, we're
Yeah.
all going to die. Like, we don't really,
Exactly.
like, this shit ain't going to last.
I think it's oversaid when people say you have one life, right? But
Sure.
it's absolutely true. You only
Right.
have one fucking life.
And like, listen, hopefully it's long and like average lifespan, make it to 80, right? And that's
Yeah.
a good run. But sometimes it isn't, right? Like you could be the one that's,
I would like to die around 80.
yeah, I mean, listen, yeah, if I get it to 70, it's like, all right, we're good. Playing
Okay.
with house money, like,
Right. I don't want to get to an age where I need someone to take care of me. At that point, just,
yeah, just put a bullet in me.
just put a bullet. Exactly.
Take me out in the back and fucking do it.
Exactly.
Get it done. Or throw me in like a wood chipper. Like, make it quick.
Make it wood chipper is not quick.
All right.
Head
whatever.
first though. No, head first.
Yeah, head
Maybe
first.
that would
Yeah.
be
Or like
okay.
a vat of acid.
Head
Something
first.
yeah, really quick. Head first has to be head first.
Has to be.
Because like think about it, like there's people probably that live to like 100 or like 90s and like they have Alzheimer's or something and
Yeah.
Their brain is goo for like the last 20
Exactly.
years of
I
their
think
fucking life.
that's my biggest fear is having dementia or Alzheimer.
But you won't know the difference. It's hard on the people around
That's
you,
true.
like friends and
Right.
family who like take care of you.
Yeah.
You don't know. You're like just fucking.
But I value the memories I have. All of these
gone.
years just collecting data up there, and then suddenly all the work is gone.
Pretty much. Yeah, we're very insignificant humans.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like if you think about it, there's 7.5 billion of us right now.
True.
Forget the people that before or the people that are come after. Right now, there's 7.5 billion of us. So like, are we really that significant? And that's not even to talk about like the universe,
Right.
even more generally.
Right.
Where they say there's like hundreds of billions of galaxies.
True, but I guess because there's so many of us that like there's always going to be workers, there's always going to be generators, people being the generators. I guess that's why like I don't want to be in the mix of the people working and being just generators for the fucking world. Like,
you want to enjoy what you do.
Exactly.
I'm with you, dude. I'm fucking with. I mean, I do shit the way I want to do shit, and
I see that.
It's detrimental to me for sure. Like I probably could have been rich by now if I really like
grind.
Yeah, if I grinded and if I went a specific way, not rich, but I'd probably be pretty doing well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd be miserable. I know I'd be fucking miserable. I know.
I mean, you were there.
I'm barely functioning right now. And you're telling me if I'm going to an office 40, 50, 60 hours a week doing something I hate fucking doing just for the money?
Yeah.
so I can buy a nice car and have a expensive lease on a car or an apartment and a hot girlfriend that needs maintaining and money and shit. We have to go here. We have to go there. We have to go to the Dumbo house, the Soho house, because that's where the cool people go. And we have to spend money there. And then we have kids. And then we have to show off our
Is that
kids
your
because that's a new dick
idea of a
measuring contest.
partner? Is that your idea
No,
of a
that's not my
partner?
idea of it. No, it's
You're
not. No, I'm
just
saying like this is what I see now. I'm 35. Like this is what I see now in terms of like my peers around me. It used to be a dick measuring contest before when you were in high school and college and outside of college about like what you're doing and how much money you're making and stuff, and then like who's getting married. Now the dick measuring contest is kids and like what your kids are doing. Oh, my kid reads it is 1 year old and they can fucking read and write.
Wow.
You know, that's the new dick measuring contest.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I'm not interested in that.
Right. You don't want to be a father, right?
I would have. I mean,
Yeah.
I need to be like with the right person. I'm not just gonna start squirting into women and like hoping I get a kid, you know. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind kids. Like my friends' kids are cute as shit. You know, to a point they get annoying, like any other kid does.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it would be different with my kid. I'd be like, you know, obsessed with my kid and shit. I don't really think of it. I don't really think of it
Right.
as like something I need to do like before this time, right? But I
Gotcha.
wouldn't say no, especially if I met a girl that was like we vibed enough and like we decided to do it and we'd be good partners together, then yeah, I would do it.
I don't want to be a mother. I just know. I don't want to be responsible
Sure.
for another person's development. And then I don't want them to blame me. You were a bad mother, and that's why I'm the way I am, and I have to go to therapy. I'm like,
I mean,
no.
that's a piece of shit kid. I don't think
I
you'd
mean,
be
it's
a
just
bad mother. I don't think anybody really goes into it. I mean, I might be
all
wrong.
right, fine. It's not that I have a fear of being a bad mother. I just don't want that responsibility. Like I can barely function being responsible for my own
Same.
development.
Same.
So like, I just don't want to put another person's
Jizz in you.
yeah.
No, yeah, it's a tall task for sure. I mean, but
Yeah.
a lot of my friends, even that have had kids, they say it's a lot more, it's a lot scarier before. And then when you have kids, it's like,
It's just another person that
yeah, it's not that
it's a
big.
little bum that lives with you now.
Right.
That's it.
And they seem to really enjoy it. So I don't know. But like my boys are guys and like we're, you know, my friends, they're not home all day with the kids, right? They're going to work and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it's a little different.
But that goes back to the whole like, okay, I'm just gonna be another worker because now I have to feed a family and put a roof over multiple people's head.
But if you think about it, it goes back to you thinking like, you know, all my memories and stuff, where does it all go? The kid thing and having kids and having a family is like the legacy thing, like you leave
I
something
guess,
behind.
yeah.
But I mean, who gives a shit? You're dead, right? Like, you're right. Like, what do you
For
care?
worm
You're dead.
food. Yeah. That's what I kept thinking about the billionaires that were like spending all this useless shit on themselves. I'm like, you're just gonna be worm food.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, it makes their misery a
Yeah,
little less.
I know, yeah.
'Cause I bought stuff. It feels nice to buy things for a little bit, and then it's like this is just
And
a
then
stupid thing.
exactly.
It means nothing. It literally means nothing.
Yeah. Well, right now, I work at Apple. I work there like 3 to 4 days a week. I already hate it.
Where do you work? Do you work in the shop, in the
Yeah,
store?
I work in Soho. Don't
How's
come and
that?
find
A lot
me.
of cool people. What? Say it again.
Don't come and find me. Who's ever listening?
Oh, there you go. Nice. There you
Shit.
go, serial killers.
Shit.
I can block that, I guess. I'll bleep it.
No, I mean it's fine. You can keep it there. Why not?
Well, you do know karate, so right?
Took 3 years of jujitsu and
There
Muay
you go.
Thai.
Jiu-jitsu.
But that's just 3 years though. Like,
I thought like all Chinese people knew karate.
huh. Wow.
Was that an insensitive racial joke?
No, you know what? I would love it to be actually true. 'Cause then
That was like a
I would love that
prerequisite.
to be true. I would love to be born with the natural ability to defend myself. That's the one stereotype that I don't get offended of because I'm like I want that to be. Can that be my genetic making?
Right.
How do we make that actually happen?
You go to karate class.
Exactly.
Are you good at math?
That's the one thing that surprised me.
You're
Like,
not good at math?
No. That so my parents are immigrants, and when you come home from school, the teachers are always encouraging your parents to like do the homework with you and whatnot. But like my parents didn't have time for that. So I just remember being good at math naturally. Like I made it to pre-calculus.
The shoe fits, you know.
Like exactly. And I'm like, who no one taught me. I just literally paid attention in class.
That's
But
so
it's not,
wild.
no, you know what? Math is not just about paying attention in class. It's like you have to be good at puzzles.
Mm, I
Like
get it, man.
math,
I'm not good at math.
right. I don't know, maybe because you're more in the creative brain.
I don't know what I am.
Yeah.
I'm defective for sure, but I don't know what exactly I am. I liked history.
Yeah. Stories.
Yeah, but like even English was whack.
Oh wow.
I hated English. So I felt like there was no point. I
Really?
know English. I know how to write and read, right? So if I'm in high
Yeah.
school or college, who gives a fuck? Like I'm good. That's why history I like, because I
Mm.
guess you're right, because of stories and stuff, and it really happened and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't good at English. I think I rated like a 2. I remember in middle school.
really,
Yeah.
speak really well.
Cuz so when I went to college, my English was so bad that they made me take like a mandatory
Get out of here.
yeah, it was like my first year. It was a class that I had to learn how to write essays and
Did
learn
you
how to
come here
read.
from China?
No, I was I
You were
was born
born
in
here.
South Carolina.
That's so funny.
But no, my parents are immigrants. So
Right. So they're
like
just speaking Chinese.
yes, exactly. My parents don't know how to speak English, so I had to, communicate with them somehow,
Yeah.
obviously, by fucking speaking Chinese. But
Right.
yeah, I forgot what class it was. It was
Was
I
it
remember my
ESL?
first it wasn't a ESL, but it was like what's a pronoun? What's an adjective? What's an adverb? What's
Well,
a
my pronoun
noun?
is Zimzam.
Zim zim.
Mm.
Pronouns
What's
are
your
big now.
What's your pronoun?
Can I just
She.
not have one? Dot.
You could do whatever you want. My pronoun. You
Period.
could be a fucking.
Period.
Or you could be a can. Whatever, dude. Go
Right.
nuts.
Wow. But yeah,
So you're a big Trump supporter. How does
well,
that? What's that like being a huge Trump supporter in, Brooklyn, New York? You work at an Apple store.
I
You got
hope
to.
no one believes you when you say that.
Yeah. You're not a big Trump supporter?
No, why would you
Oh shit!
think I
I bet.
am?
I'm just fucking with
You
you.
really oh, okay. Well,
No,
you know what? The shitty thing was that my dad voted for Trump.
a
And I
lot
was
of
like,
guys like Trump.
but he voted for Trump because he just couldn't stand a woman being president.
There you go. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. I mean, I'm
And
sure a lot of guys did that.
in his 30 plus years in America, he's never voted. And once Hillary and Trump are
Well,
against each
listen,
other,
women are inferior. If we're really gonna get into it,
mm,
I'm just
why are
kidding.
you trying to stir up an argument?
I'm not. I'm just kidding. I'm making jokes. I don't think they're inferior. I think there are a lot of women that are extremely capable. Hillary Clinton was trash for other reasons, right?
I
Like,
mean, let's not. Yeah, I mean, yes. Like
listen, I didn't vote for Trump the
it's
last time.
always for every election is always like who's the least
Lesser of two
evil,
evils.
the lesser of evil. Yeah, two evils is
Mhm.
exactly I was like, all right, they're both evil. Everyone in politics is evil. Which one's the lesser one?
Yeah, well, I mean, to rise to the top in one of those two political parties, yeah, you have to be a special kind of piece of shit
Yeah, right.
to get
Exactly.
to that area, to get to that spot.
You have to like really believe in yourself and your voice to even like climb that high, to want to climb that high. Like
Yeah, and
I'm
you
for
also got to
myself,
sacrifice a lot too,
like
because like
just
go ahead, sorry.
or well,
No,
it's
no, no.
like for me being like yes, I want to be an actor, but like a part of me is like, okay, but what's on the other side of that wall? You know what I mean? Like you
What
want
do
to
you
tell
mean?
your you want to tell your friends and family that you want to succeed.
Sure.
But what does that picture even look like? When you get to that place of success, what does it actually look like and what does it require of you? Cuz it's not just like, oh, I've succeeded. Cuz now you have to work really hard to stay in that
Sure.
place.
Yeah, I mean, let's take for an example being an actor. All right, you get a TV show, like, right, and you break and you're actually making a living acting. Yeah, I mean, just do the stuff you want to continue doing what you like to do, right? Like, and it's a little bit different, I guess, with acting because it's like a gig economy. Like, you got to get
Yeah.
to the next gig. Let's say if you're not on a fucking, 5-season show or whatever.
Right.
So that's a tough to like, what do you call it? It's tough to like keep going and keep
Mm-hmm.
consistent. So that's
Yeah,
probably the hardest.
there's I mean I was reading Jenna Fisher's book, The Actor's Life, like the survival guide that she wrote. And there were stories in there of actors who like are, booked like a season, and then the show gets canceled and they're literally out of work for like the next 5 years.
Brutal. Sucks.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, I'm on TV, I'm on a series, and then once that's over, what am I doing? Busting tables again.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, I would never want to be an actor. Fuck that. It's like you just want torture. And like you're trying to get fucking validation and acceptance from these fucking jerk offs who either write shit or direct shit or cast shit. And like, what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck do they know, really? Right? Like, your whole fate comes down to, because like when we were casting Jimbo, there were a lot of people who were talented,
Yeah.
and it was just we just did some jerk off little movie, and a lot of these people, they're not going to go anywhere with acting and shit like that. So the talent's there, and even if you are talented, you still need to get extremely lucky.
Right. Well, it's not exactly. So it's not just about having talent. It's
Right.
having that willpower to keep going.
Yeah. Just to constantly
Yeah.
eat shit.
I mean, I'm really happy that I did Jimbo with you and we cast like
You're
we did the
welcome.
casting, because like
You're welcome.
thank you, thank you very much. Um it gave me a perspective of like what it felt like to be a casting director. That when the minute that person came into the room, like you wanted that person to be it.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
was
yeah.
yeah, like you just wanted that person to come in and take the load off of you, because there's a lot of work to stay there and watch a bunch of people audition.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Like, I kind of didn't mind it. I felt bad for people that were bad
Didn't
and were
get the part.
nervous and stuff. Like, yeah, I felt bad for them because it can't be easy to audition. Even if you do it all the time,
Yeah.
it can't be fucking easy. You go and you're standing across from some jerk off who's supposed to pass judgment on me. Like, fuck you, dude. Who the
Yeah.
fuck are you? I mean, even though it's for a specific thing and whatever, but like, the gatekeepers that you really got to deal with. Like, how the fuck, who's your fucking uncle that you got to this spot? You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
So that's hard. I think for me, if I was going out on auditions and shit like that, and I'm like, super stressed about stuff, fucking reading it and like focusing super hard on it and like trying to do my best, and like this motherfucker cuts me off or something, like, oh, thank you, bye bye. Like, I didn't, even if people were shitty
Oh.
in their auditions, I didn't cut them off. Like, we kept going because I felt
Yeah.
bad. I don't want to
Yeah, yeah,
fucking.
yeah, yeah. I remember that.
I felt bad.
Yeah.
I don't like when people are super nervous. Weirds me out.
Oh wow. I mean, so I guess my question, it's an easy question then. You want to be a director because you just make all the decisions. You don't have
Right.
to bend over back for anyone.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like I just don't want to have to like, yeah, bend over backwards for anyone, or have to like gain. I mean, no, that's not true, because if I don't want to have to like only be going after people's approval, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for someone to pass judgment on you based on an audition or whatever, and they don't really know you and stuff, like, it's just a tough business. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
For an actor. Yeah, me, like, I just, I do things. Like, if
Right.
I want something, I do it, or I find a way to do it. That's how it is. That's how I've always been. And the
But that's
movie was
what,
no
yeah.
different.
And that's what makes me different from you, right? Is that like, is no matter how many times I get criticized or if I don't get picked, like it's not going to affect my emotions,
Yeah, that's
or
awesome.
like
That's
it's not
the
going to affect
definite. That's how you should be for
That's
this.
why, yeah, exactly. That's why I've been in this game for so long, or this hustle for so long, is because like, you have to know yourself so well that it doesn't affect you.
Mm. Where did it affect you more early on?
Of course.
Right. So you learned like you
When I
got
had, yeah.
that thick skin. You like
When, especially so, I, I, I thought it was a mistake that, um, I got into the program because
oh
like,
really?
yeah, because like no one wanted to cast me.
What do you
Like,
mean? When you were like going on regular auditions, not for the
so
college one?
in the school we would put on plays,
Okay.
and like they always chose, it was mostly white people. It's like it's still very, white
The
dominated.
Devils.
Yeah. And so they would always pick plays that were either period pieces or specifically as a white family. And for the 3 years in the program, I never got cast in a main stage show. I was always like, the most acting I did in school was like either classwork or, they'll put a pity little play for me so that I could get cast in it.
Yeah, that's annoying. That's
Yeah.
brutal.
And so honestly, like that's where I started to build my backbone. And I was super nervous going into auditions. I
Of
mean,
course.
if someone had the same mentality as you did, being like, oh, I hate nervous people. It's probably why I didn't really get cast.
No. Well,
But
no, it's not.
it's not.
I just don't. Not that I hate them. It's just I feel bad for them. I want to be
Sorry,
like,
yeah,
yo, it's
hate was
fine. You know what I'm
was a
saying?
too
Like,
strong of a word.
it's not that serious. It's a stupid movie. Whatever you're going into seeing, like to auditioning for.
Right.
I hate other people. I don't like overly confident people. That
Okay.
bothers me too.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not like there yet in the overconfident. I don't think I'll ever be in the overconfident place.
Sure,
Except for Ben. Oh wait, I shouldn't have name called him.
it's fine.
From
We'll block that out.
Jimbo?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, if you're gonna block that out, hold on.
What? I'm just gonna block out the name that
Gotcha.
you just said.
Oh,
But you didn't even do his last name, so like, who would really know that?
who would really know?
Yeah,
We were like, so we were so close to choosing either him or Chris.
yeah.
For Jimbo. And I think you had a night where you couldn't sleep because you couldn't decide between the two of
Right.
them. I'm so happy you went with your gut.
Oh my
And picked
god,
the
yeah.
right
And you know what's
person.
funny? Like Chris was the second guy we saw.
Right. He was the second person that came in. And we were like, he is Jimbo.
First, he's a handsome devil.
Right, but no, it was his essence. Like no
Yeah, he was
matter how
super
many
subtle and like
right, no,
brooding, kind of.
exactly. No matter how many good and talented people we saw, as soon as we saw like the essence of the character in a person that
Right.
already existed without trying, like
Yeah.
that was when we knew that person was right.
Totally. Yeah, I agree 100%. I
Which
mean, and
I
the other
love
guy got his good. The other guy got in. I gave him another part because he was
yeah,
good.
right. He was prepared, came prepared. He had a Brooklyn accent. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. But like, I remember the first guy who came in, and the thing I was telling people, I'm like, listen, if you can't sound like a trash can like I do, just do it naturally. You don't have to
Exactly.
try and do the fucking accent. It's not a big deal. Like, if you can't do it, don't try because it's gonna
Right.
sound ridiculous.
Right.
And then the first guy that came in sounded fucking ridiculous, and I'm like, this is what's gonna be happening all day today.
I do remember the first guy being
So
oh
bad.
my god, he was so bad.
Yeah,
He was like, yeah, what?
like shut up, get out of here, dude.
The story I love telling is the story of how we cast Neil.
Yeah, that was
It's
good.
like, yeah, because so we were getting ready to leave. Like it was it was an 8-hour day. We were so tired. I think it was the second day, right? The last day that we were doing auditions.
I think so.
And we were just like, fuck this, just have everyone send self-tapes. And I remember like I was like, okay, well, let me first call the couple of people that didn't show
No,
up.
we were done. Yeah, he didn't show up. He like was late or whatever
He,
the fuck.
yeah, no, he was completely late for
Yeah,
his
yeah.
audition, but I was like, you know what, let me call, because his time to come in was very close to when we were leaving. And I was like, let me
Okay.
just call this number so that I can, gauge to see if he was on his way or if he wasn't coming at all. So when I called him, he was like, yeah, I'm on the train. I had something happen, this and that. And obviously I don't think he had my number, or he didn't have our number to call us.
Right.
So I was like, okay, like, Dimitri, let's just stay because he's on his way. What's another couple of minutes?
Right.
Let's just be fucking
And
miserable staring at each other for
I
a
was
couple more
cranky.
minutes.
Yeah.
I know you were so cranky. And so, like, I didn't see the essence of the character in him until we said action.
No, he's a good actor, dude, Neil.
Yeah, no, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, he just embodied the character so naturally.
Mike, the Jimbo's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he read for Jimbo too.
No, he didn't.
I think you're wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
You think
I think he did both. Like we had do this and then do that.
You mean I don't remember. So he read for Jimbo, you saying?
Yeah, I think he came in for Jimbo and he read for, like, I gave him both. Like I was like, do this one too, because I liked what he was doing.
Gotcha. Because you were like, you know what? You seem more like a Mike. Let's give him a Mike script. Gotcha.
Yeah, and Mike, originally I wanted him to be like a Spanish kid.
I remember.
That's why I brought in all those Spanish kids.
Yeah.
They weren't great. They were fine. I mean, they were fine. They weren't great though.
Mm-hmm.
And Neil was fucking awesome. I'm like, what am I gonna do, bro? What am I gonna do? I gotta check a box and make sure it's a Spanish kid. I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's got to be the best fucking guy for the thing that I think it's the best guy. It's my movie. It's my money. I'm doing it the way I want to. You know?
Right. No, because you're not trying to cast someone and then be their acting coach on set.
No shot. I want them to try to do their own thing and then I'll help them maybe a little bit. I'm not fucking fuck that. I'm not your fucking babysitter. Do your fucking job, right?
Exactly.
Like, you want to be a big bad actor, you got to fucking know your lines and do your job. Have a place that you think you want to go to, and then we adjust and figure it out as we make it happen. You need to be prepared.
Yeah, but and that experience for me is what actually helps me now as an actor.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you. So I actually want to
thank me.
Yes, I want to thank you.
You're welcome. What'd you say?
I want to thank you for swiping right on me.
Oh, on Tinder, yeah, because we met on Tinder, right?
I love that story. So whatever, on Tinder, I remember you just refused to meet up with me.
Yeah, I'm a weird kid, dude.
So are you still on those dating apps?
Not like I might, my profile might be, but I don't go on them.
Right. Like you're my best Tinder story.
Really? Yeah. I've met a girlfriend on Tinder.
No way.
Yeah.
The girl that you were dating before, a couple of years before Jimbo, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And it was nice, lovely lady. Hope she's doing well. Yeah. She wrote me a nice note when she saw that Jimbo was out because she had seen.
Wow.
I told her that I had written it.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't believe you actually did it. I'm like,
I can't believe you actually did it, Jesus.
We did something crazy. We made a move, but yeah, Tinder, and you want to make love to me. It's fine. It's fine.
I was trying to bag you for the longest time.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I used to match with people on Tinder and what's the other one? Hinge.
I don't think Hinge came out. It was Bumble or
Bumble.
Bumble.
And I don't know what it would be. We'd be talking, and I don't know. I'm fucking weird. I'm a fucking weirdo because I didn't want to just fuck. Right? I don't
want you anymore, by the way.
Yeah, bullshit. Hilarious. Anyway, I don't want to just bang and it's exhausting doing that. Just fucking multiple women and stuff. Not that I'm saying I'm this stud or whatever, but I could fake it really well.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm just a fucking weirdo. I'm a weird dude.
Well, we didn't meet up. I guess we matched and then we didn't actually talk for a long period of time.
Yeah, and then I remember exactly.
Yeah, no, I remember Allison and I were in Bay Ridge and she was looking for weed. And I was like, I think I know someone in Bay Ridge.
I think I know some dirtbag in Bay Ridge. Yeah, probably get us weed.
Exactly. So I texted you to ask for weed. and then you gave me contact to someone.
Oh, right, because I don't really smoke.
Exactly.
But he got you weed, right?
He got me weed.
Yeah. Was it Stell?
No, it was Alec.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
He's just like, I remember he came out of his house and he was just like, no, it's on me. It's on me. You're like Dimitri's friend. I got you.
Alex, he's a gentleman. He's a gem of a
Gentleman.
human being. I love Alex.
He's still obviously, is he still in Bay Ridge or
Yeah.
did he go to Greece? Okay.
No. He's here.
He's here. And then I remember you were like, yo, you're an actor, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'm an actor. And you were like, I got a script I wrote. I want you to read it. And I was like, okay, I'll read it.
But you hear that from everybody, right? You're like, oh, fuck off.
No, I mean, I was still very green. When I mean that, I mean like fresh out of college, like not knowing what the hell I wanted to do. And I remember I was like, all right, he wrote a script. That's dope. I'll read it. And when I read it, I was like, oh shit, this is good.
Not horrendous. Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. And I was like, wow, cool. Like, what do you want to do with it? And you said, I want to produce it. I have, this amount of money. I want to invest in it.
We went over budget, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Not a big. I mean, whatever.
People how much?
Yeah, I've said it somewhere.
You first said you wanted to
40?
invest 30,000.
Yeah, 30.
Then it went to 35. Then it went to 40. And I think post-production was when it pushed it to 50.
Everything. Now I'm including like submitting to film festivals, cameras, everything. Even like pizza, like whatever, everything all encompassing was 55.
Oh shit. Wow. I didn't think we went over 50.
Production was definitely under 50.
Uh-huh.
Production was probably like around
40. I remember ending like near 40.
Right around there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm adding a little bit just to like round it out, like everything included, but
yeah. Oh, you mean including the film festivals. Got it.
Yeah, I submitted to probably 15.
Like I'm a producer
20?
myself, and I when people were like, wow, you should submit this, and I'm like, it's money, okay?
Right. For your shorts.
Even shorts, like every submission is like $60 to $30.
Yeah.
Like people just tell you to submit it to festivals like it's an easy task.
Yeah, if you do it to a slate of festivals, let's say 15 festivals, like you're talking, that's 50, could be close to $1,500.
Exactly.
1,200. It's not nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, listen, I mean, the way I see it is this. I'm happy I did it. I'm happy with the movie. Is it perfect? No. It's my first movie. I think it's as good as, and limited budget.
It's as good as an indie film can be.
Yeah, and it's a micro budget. 55 grand is a lot of money in like real world.
Look, I've seen a lot of crap in festivals. I get invited to festivals all the time, and I've seen just shit film get accepted to festivals. I mean, that's why I didn't value. There were some festivals that I just did not value because of that. Because I'm like, no, I don't think my film is special if I get into this festival because I see what they accept.
Sure. Yeah. You know what it is, though? It's nice to get a little bit of fucking validation. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's nice. Yeah, that's why I was pissed like about the Art of Brooklyn. Like, fuck that festival and its fucking ass. Fuck them and whoever fucking programs that fucking festival. They scumbags. Art of Brooklyn Festival. Oh, it's Brooklyn centric, blah, blah, blah. We want to showcase people from Brooklyn and films from Brooklyn and blah, 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 blah. Doesn't get more Brooklyn than me. Does not. Right? Like, I'm a scumbag from Brooklyn, born and raised. We shot 90% of it in Brooklyn.
Exactly. The only one was in the Bronx.
The bank. Right.
That's it. Oh my God, that story.
Like, are you fucking... And the movie's not bad. Like, the movie's not terrible, right? And it's a feature film. Like, I get it. If fucking Shia LaBeouf has a fucking movie that's a piece of shit, and the people that made the movie submit it to your festival, he gets in no matter what because he's Shia LaBeouf and he's going to bring eyeballs to your festival. I understand completely.
Yeah.
But I saw like a couple of clips of the other movies that they selected. They're absolute pieces of shit.
Exactly. Yes.
So I was super butthurt. I was super pissed.
I know. I hate that. That's the one thing I fucking can't stand of festivals.
Yeah. So where were we? You were in love with me.
I was
You read the script. You said it was decent because you read a ton of shit because you're always going on auditions for
no,
stuff.
I remember that. I was like, yo, this is good writing because of the amount of crap I get
Sure.
called into audition for. And then, honestly with you, I was at first I didn't want to produce it because I have zero experience. Like, why would you reach out to me, especially a girl that you just swipe right
Yeah,
on
dude.
Tinder for, to be like, yo, I want you to produce a whole movie?
I mean, I
And I
didn't
was
have
like,
any experience.
so because I was an actor, that's why you were like, all right, she has some experience.
Yeah, and I knew you. And I knew you were sharp. I didn't think you were a dummy. If I thought you were a dummy, I wouldn't say, yo, let's produce it. Produce it for me.
We never met before.
Yeah, but we met up that one day.
We only met up after I was
Yeah,
like, yeah, I'll do it. But
right.
we've never met up before that, before you even made that decision.
I felt it. I don't know what it was.
It's fate.
Maybe it's because you were Asian, and I know you guys are like super efficient. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, we met up that one day and we were talking
Mhm.
about it, and you were like, "Oh, I don't know, blah blah blah,"
Yeah.
playing hard to get bullshit,
Well,
and then what happened?
I told you to post Jimbo on Backstage. So
Right.
you got Lisa to write the character description and all that
Mm.
stuff. And then next thing you know, I got phone calls and emails and people looking me up and asking me if I was the Tina WongLu that was on Backstage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
I
put your
even
name on it.
exactly. And I even had like some random actor find my website and sent me his resume. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Awesome. And
I
that's
called
it. You
you
were
out.
hooked.
I was hooked. After that, I was like, oh, I love the attention now. I
I
don't know.
mean, there's a.
It's just
Go
I
ahead.
felt good. It felt good at the moment knowing that I was gonna embark on a big project that I don't have any experience in. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna learn on my feet. I I was I was a lead actor in Finders Keepers before Jimbo.
What's the guy's name?
What, the director? Danny Laguerre.
Yeah, he puts his name in front of it.
Yeah.
That's the worst, bro. You ain't Quentin Tarantino. Don't put your name in front of it.
I
Sorry.
mean, look, it's the same mentality. It was his movie, his money, his
Yeah, I know,
baby.
but ugh.
That's what an independent
Makes my
film
butthole.
is.
It makes my butthole squeeze tight. Just
Was
so
that what you
cringy.
really noticed?
Yeah,
You're like, wow, this person put his name
I don't like that. I mean, because
with the
it's like I
title.
told you, I don't love super confident people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he
Like, yo,
was.
my guy, you're not Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't put your name there.
He was very confident. Um, but yeah, like when I was acting in that film, I was very nosy. So I had the option to go into my trailer, I guess, after every take, but I was like, what do you do? What's your
Oh, okay.
job?
Yeah.
Like I went up to the AD and was like, what's your job? Or like
I yell at everybody, the AD.
well, did you?
What are you talking about? No, I mean the AD. What's their job? Their job's to yell at everybody.
Well, no, I mean partially.
Well, yeah, they
I
want
guess
to make sure shit's on time and stuff. They have to
yeah.
yell at people.
I mean, when I think I did a good job planning out Jimbo that like we didn't really need to have one.
You were the AD,
I mean, I was
basically.
the AD, sure,
Yeah.
but I wasn't like the like AD
No, but
that
you had multiple hats, you know?
I did.
I mean, that's why I gave Alex Frass editing and producing because I feel like he helped me all the way through it. You know, he was a
Yeah. Oh,
producer
he
too.
did.
And I'm not
I
gonna
had
just like shit on people
yeah,
for not doing extra stuff. Like
right.
you definitely AD. Like the party scene we had,
Oh my
you were wrangling all
gosh.
those fucking
Oh
maniacs,
my gosh. That's
right?
when I remember. I was like, all right, this is a big fucking scene.
Yeah, we had like 30 extras, 35
Yeah.
extras. It's fucking stupid, crazy. Next one I'm gonna do is just in a
You're the
cabin. The next movie, just one location.
just one guy with his own internal struggles
Yeah,
inside
just
of a
sitting, just
cabin. That's
yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah,
Just spewing his own urine.
35 fucking people, and it was late
That
as
could be
fuck.
that's a new movie. How many days is this person isolated in the cabin?
I have an idea for one like that. That is a super low budget, one scene, kind of not one scene, but like one location,
Mm-hmm.
3 actors, 2 main actors, 1 actor just like literally in there for 2 minutes.
Just sounds like Saw.
No, it's nothing like well, it's not like super gory horror stuff, but someone dies at the end and stuff.
Okay.
I'll tell you more after. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're never gonna fucking do it. I mean, but this is like a movie that we could probably do ourselves.
Sure.
Like 3
Exactly.
fucking people, 1 room,
Yeah.
and just bang it out.
Just Alex
like,
Frass. That's it.
yeah, bang it out.
You
over
mean
like a
Alex
weekend,
Frass? That's all we need.
You know,
One sound guy.
that's how I'm thinking of it, right? Because I'm not, people have asked me like, oh, when are you gonna do another movie? I'm like, never, bro.
But that's the question that I was talking about. What have you been up to? I hate getting asked that question.
Sure. Like, what's new? What else?
What's new? What's the next movie? It's like, bro, I barely survived like the first movie.
Right.
Like to be putting on a second one. Not that it's not possible. It's just like,
and Jimbo's done well.
Me.
Jimbo has 300,000 views on Amazon.
Nice.
So, I mean, I still lost money on it, but
I know you did.
But it's fine. I mean, I knew it was happening.
The gamble that you were taking.
Yeah, and I even told Chris when we were shooting his love scene with Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if I made Lisa a dude and you gay, I would have been in Sundance.
Oh wow.
I mean, I know that's crazy fucking controversial to say, but it's the fucking truth. And if I made Chris trans, I would have won Sundance. Sorry, guy. I mean, I'm a fucking libtard, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm a dirtbag lefty. I love Medicare for all. I love Bernie. I think BLM, they have a lot of gripes that are understood and right? Mm-hmm. Like cops shouldn't brutalize black people more than they brutalize anybody else. But let's call a spade a spade.
Right, but the truth is that you're not the only one thinking this.
No, everyone thinks
this. Everyone. There's so much of that going on.
And I'm not saying I deserve to be in Sundance, but we made a good movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely decent.
It is.
For the amount of money that they probably spent on water bottles on the Avengers.
Yeah, it would have been super interesting if you made Chris gay.
Right.
And he was hiding his gayness.
Something, whatever. Internal conflict bullshit. Right, exactly. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And I knew it. Shooting it, I told that to Chris too. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's not a movie I want to see. That's not a movie that's real to me.
Right, exactly. You can't, if you don't write what
and I'm not going to pander. I'm not pandering to somebody. I'm not interested in doing that. Right. Like, it's not me. I say things and I do things because I've thought about them and I feel a certain way. I mean, you could at least I could change the way I feel and stuff. Obviously, if I listen to people who make sense and stuff like that, I'm always open to change and always open to suggestions. Mm-hmm. But in terms of like Hollywood and like the business of entertainment, it's a fact.
You could have at least made his girlfriend like Chinese.
Is it because you wanted the lead role or is it because you wanted to be in a bed with Chris shirtless?
No, I was saying.
I mean, if you were gonna I'd like to be in a bed with Chris shirtless. Don't worry.
No, I'm too nervous to kiss him.
Oh, relax. Get out of here. No, listen, I'm with you. And even when we were doing a table read and who's at the table read? Amy was at the table read.
Was she?
Yeah. She played like this waitress or whatever.
Yeah.
She was awesome. I was like, fuck, we should have fucking had her.
Yeah. I remember you saying that.
She was really good.
She would have been, yeah.
You would have been good too. I know. Now I feel bad. Stop making me feel bad. But this other one that I have, the idea.
No, Amy would have been perfect for that part. But I get it. It's because, you promised Lisa that.
Yeah, and she was like the first person helping me out and stuff,
Exactly.
So, what was I going to say? Oh, this other idea that I told you about. You're in my mind as like the lead actress.
Wow.
You're the lead that's you.
Is that when we fall in love finally?
I'm not the lead actor. I'm just a director. Oh. So sorry. Maybe next time. I hate being on camera. I don't want to I didn't want to do it when I was in Jimbo.
You were on camera. You played the cop that was arresting. Yeah.
I mean, I had a couple great ad-libs though. Those weren't in the script. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like off camera when you said if you had lines, it was off camera.
Well, no, I said I called the other guy in, and then Just a couple bullshit ones. Like when
Mhm.
Chris like starts bucking towards the cop, I'm like, relax. Like I just did that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like it's nothing to,
Wins.
it's not like a full fucking line. No.
That I forgot his name. The guy that we cast.
As a
Was his
cop,
name also Chris? I felt like there was like 10
there's
million
so many
Chris's.
white Chris's. It's like an Avenger movie. No, his name wasn't Chris. It was something else. I don't remember. Well,
Don't
yeah,
feel
you.
bad,
I swear
guys.
to
We have
God,
so
you're
many
like
things
the
to
person
remember
who I'm thinking about for that.
for a love scene. Am I
Well, not
sucking and
just a lust.
fucking?
That's just for me
Are there
personally.
any titties?
What?
Am I sucking and fucking in that movie? Are there any tits showing?
Do you want there to be tits showing? We could do that.
Dude, like honestly,
I don't
when
really
I
think about like full frontal tits. Like I don't want it to be
just
porno
like
style. You know what I'm
a
saying?
flash. No, no,
Right.
no, like the moment when she, like she takes off her shirt. Like one of my pet peeves in watching sex scenes is when they're having sex with clothes on or having sex with a bra on.
Oh, like actual sex and the bra still on?
Yeah, like when I watch a show that
Sure.
includes a sex scene,
Yeah.
it kind of bothers me. I
Yeah.
mean,
Weird.
sure, they're just getting the point across, they're having sex, sure. But like for me, I'm like in reality, no one's gonna keep their bra on during sex.
No. No.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, who am
was
I
it
to
like a
say?
network?
I've never done a sex scene, so like, I might not know what I'm talking
The way I
about.
was thinking about it was like this. I'll give you the general premise of it. It's a dude and a girl who are breaking up. That's what I'll give you on
Mhm.
this. So you're the girl, obviously. And what I'm thinking is it's basically
Diversity.
their entire breakup conversation.
I gotcha.
That's the movie. It's
Sounds like
not one
Marriage
shot,
Story.
but it's literally in real time.
So it's all improv too.
Yeah, sort of.
Kind of.
Sure. I mean, we definitely. I want improv for sure. I
Which
want like if
sounds
some.
like Marriage Story.
What's that? I haven't seen that.
Oh yeah, it's exactly the
Is
concept.
that with Scarlett Johansson
Yeah.
and the weirdo Adam Driver, worst
Yes.
actor in America?
Oh no, don't say
I gotta
that.
watch that movie because people saying it was trash. Why? Did they show the breakup? It's like a breakup. No,
It's
I'm talking.
literally them getting divorced, and not most, but some of the scenes are improv.
Oh, all right, improv, whatever. But my whole idea is literally the girls coming to see the guy to break it off, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the movie. So it's
Ah,
the
wow.
hour and a half
Of her
fight breakup,
contemplating and then going into
and then they
breakup.
fuck too during it, like So the way I'm thinking of it is like this: like the way I
That's
picture a
cool.
sex scene
Yeah.
is like a natural sex scene. I don't picture it like tits out and like different positions, like it's a fucking porno. Like I'm thinking of it
No.
as like
Assuming.
you just start going after it, and you're
Yeah.
ripping clothes off.
Right.
So there doesn't have to be like a close up on snatch or
No,
cock
it's
and
like a
ball.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of thing.
Right, exactly. I
Except
want it to
without
be
the
as
other
natural as
brutal.
possible. I don't want it
Yeah.
to be like, oh, two cocks, like you're in a porn. Like, I'm not interested in that.
Suck.
Not for this anyway.
No. All right. A couple of years down the line, we'll eventually do that.
I mean, we could probably do it like in a weekend.
Pretty much. Well, how long? This doesn't sound like a movie that would be long.
Well, there's some things that happen in the middle of it
Yeah.
besides the fucking and sucking. Yeah. But that's all I'll tell you on this.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you
All
after.
right. Well, no, because you don't want. You have to have people sign their DNAs after that.
NDAs.
NDAs. Shit, what the fuck did I say? DNA?
So, yeah.
Mhm.
So, what were we saying about Jimbo? Yeah, I mean, listen, if I put my name as Tina WongLu on the director of Jimbo,
Yeah.
it would have moved farther than white kid, white dude, even though I'm like a fucking first generation immigrant piece of shit. Doesn't matter. I'm fucking, look
Doesn't
how white
matter.
I am. I am a
Yeah.
white man.
You're pink.
Yeah, exactly. I'm translucent. I'm so fucking white with these fucking lights. So I am the enemy. I'm being hyperbolic
Sure. Yeah.
as a joke, but
Yeah.
and I like vagina, which is even worse. You know what I mean? I'm a cisgendered male.
Mm-hmm.
There's a picture of me on a fucking wall in Antifa with a fucking X behind it. You know what I'm saying? I'm one step less than Trump.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. I am who I am, and that's the end of it. Like,
I actually really love when you called yourself a trash can, or that you sounded like a trash can.
I do. Especially when I get going and I start talking fast.
Yeah. But I love hearing your voice.
Oh, I love hearing your voice. So sweet.
I jog to your podcast.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm really going off on the podcast when I do it solo. I'm like snapping out. Like I get myself worked up.
Like I really want to be able to do your accent.
I mean, I don't even
Like I
think of
want
it.
to.
Like
I
I
just
just
want
talk.
to. I know that. I just want that to be one of my special skills on my resume.
And that's the hardest part because when people try to do it, like they fuck it up. It's got to be
Yeah.
super subtle.
That's why I'm trying to listen to your podcast
Oh,
as much
okay.
as I can until like I'm able to even like emulate some of it.
I mean, I don't even say
Like
the cool words
why
sometimes.
don't you just marry me? Like
I mean, that's super, like just right now. Can we get
no.
married over Zoom? And you don't want me to sign a prenup?
No prenups. Well, no, wait, no. Let's sign a prenup.
Now you want one. Why, Elvis? I'm not good enough. You can't trust me. You don't love me for me. You need me to sign a prenup.
I could very well be rich.
Yeah, and then when we break up, you're gonna pay me to just keep my mouth shut.
Exactly. Okay.
You're gonna pay me alimony. I want fucking alimony, dude.
No, there has to be a prenup. I retract my proposal now.
No, it's already out there.
No,
and it's recorded. I have it recorded, bro. Like you're fucked. I could sue you right now. Literally, we didn't get married. There is no. I will sue you. How's that? How's that?
I got nothing. I got nothing right now. So go ahead.
But you see, like with Tom Arnold and Roseanne, like Tom Arnold, like made a ton of money from Roseanne when they split up because Roseanne was like a big, had the TV show and stuff.
I think Adele also like lost all.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
she got fucked. That's gotta be brutal.
This is why I don't want to get married. It's easy to get divorced when you have no assets.
Sure, or no kids either, right?
No kids, no assets. It's literally just. I feel like it is a breakup. Yeah, my parents are divorced.
Oh, they are.
They are, but they still stay together.
And you guys are older too. I think it's definitely harder if you have like younger kids and stuff to get divorced.
Well, no, they got divorced when we were young.
Oh, they did. Oh, okay.
But they weren't because all my mother had in America was just him and us, meaning me and my brother, and all he had in America was just her and us. So it was hard, even after the divorce.
Yeah, it can't be easy.
And my father
here. You have all your cousins are in China.
No one. They're all in China. Wow. Actually, one cousin just moved to Portland
from China.
Yeah, she married a white man.
There it is, baby.
There it is, baby.
On the lotto.
I mean, but they fell in love in China, though.
Sure, they did.
No, they did. They were dating for 10 years in China.
What? 10 years? Yeah. So he lived there and worked there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Crazy.
His story is interesting. He got a fortune cookie when he was 18 that said, "You will travel to a far, far away land."
And get an Asian princess. Bring an Asian princess.
He just went to China.
See, I don't even have to go that far. I got my Asian princess right here. So easy. Tinder, dude. Fucking A.
I hope your family doesn't call you and say, "Hey, are you actually going to get married? She proposed to you in public."
Why not? Why would what do you mean my family would?
Honestly, okay.
Because you're Asian?
No, I'm saying
because they wouldn't give a fuck. They're just happy I'm not gay.
Look, romantically though, like if you and I were actually dating and like one of us proposed to another in a podcast, I think that's pretty romantic.
Sure, I think so. Yeah.
Like, that's my ideal proposal.
On a podcast?
On a podcast.
Just recorded for posterity?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just the romantic idea of like.
I mean, I guess if you plan it the right way, yeah, it could probably be good. I accept your proposal. Is that what you want to hear?
I only want to get married because I want to get divorced.
Why do you want to get divorced?
Because I think it's funny as a joke.
You're a psycho.
Like, let's say if I was in a stand-up bit and my first line was like, "I want a divorce." But like, I'm not actually married though. I'm single as fuck. I just think
I like that as if you played that straightforward and you said that exact way, like I want a divorce, pause a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not married though, I'm single. That's actually good.
No, exactly. That's exactly what I wrote for one of my stand-up bits. Not that I'm going
dead face.
No, that's serious. I was like, I think that's a great start to a line, which is,
Yeah, I like that. No joke.
Yeah.
I think deadpan stuff's funny.
It's funny.
If it's done well.
Good. Timing. But for some reason, I'm a fucking weirdo for this. I just think divorces can be romantic.
Yeah, you are a weirdo. Because I feel like if I get
You
divorced, if
don't
I get,
truly know someone until you get that divorce,
I
right?
don't
You
think
fall
so.
in love, you know them in that passionate moment.
Right.
You get married, and then whatever the passion that it was at here, goes away, and then you begin to know that person very
Sure.
differently.
Yeah.
And then once you get that divorce, you're unraveling another layer of the onion.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like it just sounds good because it's like it's got a bookend, right? Like it ends. The story
Hmm.
ends in a
Yeah,
certain way.
yeah. So
I don't think
it's
it's
a
like,
romantic journey that you're taking with
I mean, I
someone.
guess so. Story wise, sure. But I don't know in real life if that's practical.
Ugh, if I had multiple lives, that's one of the choices I would like. That
Just
if I had
get
multiple
married and get
lives, like
divorced.
if I had an extra life, that's the route I would take just for shits and giggles.
You're so existential right now.
I
You're
know.
outside of your own body right now.
Yeah.
One of the extra lives you would do is just to get married and get divorced.
Just to
Like,
see what that feels like.
it's probably sucks, dude. To be
But
honest,
I
it
don't
probably
want to. I
sucks.
know it will, and I don't want to live that. I don't want to waste my current life right now on that bullshit.
You know what it is? I think a lot of times divorce, probably not the end sucks as bad as like when you get to the point where it's like, we need a divorce. Like, this is crazy. This is
Yeah.
to the point of no return. Like, no amount of counseling will
Mhm.
help because like we're so stuck in our
Yeah,
ways
yeah.
that we're never gonna not butt heads. That's
Well,
probably got to be the worst.
have you ever been in a relationship that is draining already?
Yeah.
And like the moments where you are like, we should probably break up,
Yeah.
but you don't. You kind of like stay in it for a lot
I've
longer
stayed in
than
it
it
and I've
needs to
also
be.
broken up. Yeah.
Exactly. Like just imagine that with lawyers involved.
Yeah,
Like
no,
that it gets
that's
much
miserable.
harder. It's miserable. It's already
With
miserable.
lawyers involved, it's like you have
Yeah,
to do work. Like, are you kidding
exactly.
me?
Yeah.
Fuck off. I gotta sign paperwork and get a notary. Fuck you. What are you crazy? I'm not doing
Exactly. So do
that.
you want to get that prenup? Now that I've worked you up to this point.
Well, my attorney will be in touch. He's been listening in, so no. Divorce sounds fucking miserable.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it probably gets to a point where you're so miserable, like in a relationship when it goes bad, and you're married, where you're not even thinking about the lawyers and the notarizing and stuff. You're just like, "Ah, I need to just
Yeah.
get out of this."
What do you think is the hardest thing someone has to go through?
Probably
Like,
the death of a kid.
I was just gonna say that.
Because
I was like,
there's
it'd
this
be
guy on,
divorces first, and then no, sorry, kid
I'd
dying
say death
first,
first.
death first.
Yeah. Even death of like a spouse,
Sure, yeah, death
and
or
then
death.
divorce, I would
Yeah,
say. Because like divorce with children is rough as fuck. It
right.
can't be easy.
Hmm.
But yeah, death of a kid cannot be. Supposedly, there's like a big amount of people that have a kid and the kid dies, they get divorced after. There's like it like
Oh
jumps
yeah,
up a little bit.
there was I have a friend who not a friend. Well, I guess he was a friend when we were in college, and he uh sorry, it was on the news. His wife and his baby fell into an elevator shaft.
And died.
The baby died, but his wife survived.
Brutal.
And like, a couple, I think a year or two after that, they got a divorce. She took all the assets.
Jesus Christ. Is that guy
Yeah.
okay?
Oh,
Hope so.
yeah, he's now married again with
Okay.
a
Because I
living
feel like
baby.
that's, you know,
Yeah, but yeah,
baby dies,
the
you get
baby,
divorced,
yeah,
your wife takes all your shit. Like,
yeah.
if there's ever a time to fucking suck on a fucking gas tank or a muffler, that might be the time.
Right,
I'm glad to hear he's doing good.
yeah, no, he's doing. I mean, I can only imagine if that was me. I don't think I'd be as strong as he is, like to be able to like start a new family again.
Yeah, I mean, listen, respect. I mean, I don't know. We're fucked up. I can't even start a family now.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm still a
scared to do
child.
that. Huh?
I still feel like a child. Like
Me too. It's
you're
bad.
35,
How old are you?
28.
Oh, All right. Big
I met
fuck.
you when you were 28.
Really?
No, I met you when you were 30.
No. When was it? 2015.
2016, maybe?
So it's been 5 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, 30. Wow.
Yeah.
Where do the years go?
Yeah.
How was that audition?
I've
Can you talk about it?
oh,
Or you don't want to
sure.
jinx it?
I don't want to jinx. Okay, so I won't tell the world what the audition was for, but it was for a really big, in my mind, at least for me, it's a big TV
It's
show.
a tremendous TV show that's awesome. I love that fucking TV show.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite TV shows.
Yeah. And when I got the audition, I almost a little bit of me almost cried.
You jizzed. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. I just yeah,
You orgasmed.
totally, absolutely.
Completely understandable.
I mean, I'll have a double orgasm when I book the part.
Forget it. You'll be uncontrollable at that point.
Yeah, that's total orgy
They're gonna
the
have to
entire
strap you
day.
down. Yeah.
Exactly. So, I think when I saw the audition and knowing that it's the biggest audition I've ever gotten, kind of like made me realize how far I've come. So I've heard actors all the time that say like, yeah, I'm gonna go and audition the shit out of everything or whatever, but like you need to have your agent also has to trust you enough to also submit you.
Sure.
Like you have to have you have to have headshots and acting reels, because like if you have, let's say you have an agent and you're not that happy with them, there's a reason why you're not that happy with them. It's
Yeah,
because
because they don't do shit.
exactly, you're not in the forefront of like their submissions.
Right.
So like for me to get that audition, like the multiple things were going into my brain, which was like, oh, like they must. I mean, either they don't have that many Asian American females in their roster.
They must though. Right? They must
Like,
have a lot. It's not like I don't think it's a reason because like you're the only one or one
right.
of the only ones. I'm
How,
sure.
yeah, I mean, it was a moment to be proud of. That
Hell
like,
yeah.
okay,
No,
you
that's what I'm
were
saying. Like, it's not just because you're Asian.
right.
It's because you're good.
And I really fit the part. When I read the character description, I read the part. It was like
Good.
it's literally an 18-year-old Chinese female Jessica Jones
All right.
type of character. Very
Fucking
like
emo as fuck. Yeah.
yeah, like drinking and having like this very the character description was irreverent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Like someone who kind of like doesn't give a
I know
shit
that
about
means.
your emotions.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I know.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I mean, I do seem happy and chipper here, but like majority of the time, I'm a miserable fuck. So.
Well, you insulted me during this, so there you go.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, when you call my story boring about my cousins, it's fine. We'll move past it. It's not a big deal.
I don't care that your feelings were hurt either.
See, there you go. You're irreverent.
So yeah. I immediately was like, what can I do to get the best possible audition? And so I paid for an acting coach.
Okay.
But the thing was that she had good advice, but she didn't know who I was. This is the first time we ever met. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to go backwards and seek out coaching from a professor who actually knows me, who actually raised me in a way. And so once I did that coaching session with someone who actually knew me, who knew how to draw it out of me, I did the audition, and it was I submitted in this morning, and it's the first time I ever got a response from my agent.
What did they say?
She said that I did a good job, and that out of all of the other tapes, I did the best one. Meaning all the.
That's good.
Yeah, out of obviously
clients?
that of her clients.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
I still don't want to jinx it.
No, don't jinx it. No, it's good. You feel good about it. You did a good job, and now it's on to the next. If they call, good. If they don't call, they're pieces of cunt shit. That's they fucking suck and they missed out because they're rat motherfuckers. That's it.
That's it. That's the only reason. If I don't get, I did everything I could to tape the perfect
Well,
audition. If I don't
self-tapes
get
have
it,
to
it's
be
not my fault.
way nice. Self-tapes have to be great because
No,
it's like the
so
work on it.
for this one, I used my friend's little studio,
Okay.
like the whole 9 yards, and he was using like a Sony camera.
So it looked good. It looks sharp.
Yeah, with the whole like monitor on it and stuff. I don't know that
All
much
right.
about cameras, but like it's an
Sure.
actual camera. It's not just like from my phone.
But it looked legit. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Well, I mean, who's better than you?
Well, you are the only best version of yourself. If there's any actors like listening to this podcast, like, and from what we talked about people coming into the audition and having the essence of that character, sometimes like you could be the most talented person,
Right.
but
It's
if you
not right.
don't fit the character, if you don't fit the image that they have in their head, it's out of your control.
Totally. I mean, I feel like that should take precedence over the skill of an actor.
Yeah.
Like the person has to be, like you said, fit the essence of it.
Right. Sorry, can you hear the background noise? I'm sorry.
No. What is it?
That was my roommate coming in.
Another Trump supporter. So how do you feel? Do you feel okay that, now he's gone and the election wasn't a rigged election?
It was never a rigged.
Or do you still believe it was rigged?
No, I don't. Why are you telling people this? Like they're all gonna hate me for no reason.
It's fun to bust balls.
Prenup. That's why.
You have anything else to say? I feel we've went a long time. It's like over an hour.
Yeah, it has.
I feel good. You feel good?
I do feel good. Do you feel good?
I
felt like we spoke about things that matter.
I don't give a fuck either way. I feel like the conversation was good.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you want people that take something from this? You just said what the actor thing. What'd you say?
Yeah, no, exactly. And we talked about you not wanting to marry me, so we covered all the grounds.
I'm willing to marry you, but no prenup.
I want a prenup.
No, you have to love me for me. What is it? It's just about the fucking money? You don't trust me? Right, exactly. You don't trust me. So we'll leave it there.
What are you going to buy with my money?
I don't know. An electric bike. I want an electric bike.
I knew it.
That's what I want right now.
You wanted to buy an electric bike. I was like, I cannot trust this person.
It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like, winds in your hair. You just ride and no worries in the world.
You still have to pedal sometimes.
No, there's some electric bikes that you don't need to pedal really.
Oh, really?
You can pedal, but you don't really have. Doesn't change it whether you do or don't.
So what if you're the one who ends up being more wealthier than me in the marriage?
Then whatever.
Prenup or no prenup?
No prenup, babe. Listen, I love you for you. Okay? Don't ever let anybody tell you any different.
Okay.
Okay, I trust you.
All right.
Jesus. I don't want a prenup. See that? How nice I am?
I mean, I will buy an electric bike.
Deal. Then let's get married.
Deal. All right.
Can we get married on Zoom? Can we get a minister in here?
No.
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on. Relax.
How possible can this be?
I don't know.
You what?
Get married over Zoom. Answered it for me. Couples become the first in the world to get legally married over Zoom while in different countries.
Hey.
There you go. Ready? Let's call him.
No, come on. Are you stop?
So you're getting cold feet. Is that what's happening?
Yes, I'm totally just joking.
What a fucking joke. This is our first fight?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Would you, if I did not stop you, would you actually?
No, I would not. I didn't even look it up. I looked it up. I didn't click something that I'll call Jim for fucking, getting married. Minister, Pastor Lawrence.
It has to be Orthodox because you're a Greek.
Does it have to be Orthodox? I mean,
I don't know.
You got to get, you have to get baptized.
For your culture.
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's the only way I'll do it is if you get baptized because it's very important to me.
I need Jesus himself to marry us.
Religion is very important.
I'm not even a Christian. I'm total Buddhist. I'm not even Buddhist. I'm just.
Oh my God, she's an atheist.
I'm not atheist either. I'm spiritual.
Yeah, me too. And that's it. That's the show.
All right, cool.
You want to plug some shit? I don't know how it works. I was gonna say something disgusting and I didn't do it because I'm a good person.
Are you wearing underwear?
Just know that I'm not wearing any clothes underneath, just
Oh,
a
thank
shirt.
God. Thank God. We can
Yeah, I feel
consummate
like
the marriage right here.
I'm in. Tina WongLu, I love you.